What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, we are going to talk about Farmland game. Okay, guys, they finally launched their NFT characters. We're going to explain some of the gamification behind this. Guys, we're going to have a wave in GameFi. It's not just simple farming anymore. Got to get with the program. Of course, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it's not as easy as just providing an LP token anymore. All right, so how does Farmland game work? Okay, if you guys did not watch the video I made initially, basically TLDR, what you need to know on it is you deposit tokens into a pool. Let me show you the pools now. You can deposit tokens into a pool like this. You got ETH and land SLP. This is where you can farm some land, or you can do the ETH corn pool and you can earn some land that way. Now with this land, you deposit it into this pool right here. However, without one of the NFT characters, which I will show you later in this video, the maximum amount of land you can use is 15,000 land. Currently, the price of land is about 6 cents. It had a massive price pump after these NFT characters launched. And why do you think that is? Well, it's because more people can deploy land and farm corn. Now, this land that you deposit into this pool, you're only allowed to deposit up to 15,000. But as soon as you get that Farmland character, which I will show you later in the video what they are, you will be able to deploy up to 150,000 land. And you have different stats involved as well, like for example the farming boost. When you stake your land in there, this actually can go up to 3x. This increases the longer you leave it into the pool. So maturity boost, max 3x. However, with boost from farmers, which is a max of 10x. And of course, yeah, you guys get the point. You can also deposit corn or compost corn to boost the land. So the longer you deposit land into this, deposit land into this pool, you will get a farming boost of 3x. Now, what does the farm boost mean? Well, say for example, the current APR on staking or quote unquote farming your land to earn corn, it's literally just staking, is 20%. Let's just say that's 20%. I don't know what it is exactly because it changes from time to time based on the price of corn, but let's just call it 20%. If you have a 3x boost, that now means you're earning 60% because 3x or 20 times 3 is 60. You guys get the point. That is the first thing. Now, the 3x is the max you get. However, with these farmers, you can deploy the farmers and you can earn additional boosts. There's also composting corn involved where you can actually get even more boosts, but it's basically gamification on farming. I did a full video on it. Highly recommend you take a look into that, but if this initial part sounds pretty interesting to you, make sure you guys check it out. Now, they made it even more spicy with these Farmland characters. These characters are actually selling now as we speak. They just had the minting today. If you did not get the legendary character, which is the first 100, that's alright. You didn't get the legendary. But we'll explain all the characteristics later in the video. Stay tuned. But you guys can see these minted at 0.05 ETH, and some of them are selling for double. None of them have sold yet, but you can see they are deployed and listed. Now, here's the Farmland characters Genesis drop explanation. You can employ your characters as farmers, miners, explorers, hunters, and more. Of course, right now we just have farmers, so this is something to keep in mind. Only farmers available at launch, so helping you manage your corn. Guys, this is just the beginning of the game. In my opinion, as long as this is still able to go, I mean, dude, just look at the market cap of this thing. Land is cool. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if this game does very well, you don't need a lot of money to do very well with it. However, if it does very poorly, well, good thing you only put in a little bit of money. Not financial advice, but again, there are a maximum of 10,000 characters, so I wonder where they got that. Similar to CryptoPunks. Again, I don't see much of a use case for CryptoPunks besides a flex, but maybe we will start seeing NFTs that have a flex and a use case in the digital world. Right now, in my opinion, CryptoPunks, the use case is, well, just straight flex. I mean, even when the flex is gone, what else can you do with it? At least when you lose the flex on this, you can at least still farm with it. So it's kind of fun. you can still get some corn. They are limiting it to 1,000 characters right now. Right now, we've already minted how many? 224. Let's go and refresh this. It's been sitting a bit. Yeah, it's only, yeah, it's still 224. So it looks like, oh, it looks like someone sold it. Nice. Sale transfers. Cool. So I guess people are flipping these NFTs right now. Have fun. Okay, so let's go back to the description. We got stamina, strength, speed, courage, intelligence. What the pants is that? Okay, well, character stats will be revealed immediately, and you guys can do this on the contract code scan. I just pulled up one of these, 223, and pull it up. You can literally do any of them that you want. Let's do 33, because 33 is cool. So you can see they got 97, 79, 25, 52, 27. They got a bunch of different ones. But all you would do is you would enter the NFT that you have. So let's say, for example, 55. You hit query, and it tells you the different traits. This is if you don't have the character. Now, if you go to the collectibles, you guys can see here are some of the samples. Founding Mother, Red Pill, Laser Eyes, Lightning. The more of these little badges that you have, the more valuable it is. I'll show you more of that later in the video, but let's go ahead and keep explaining these. Now, you have stat boost. So this is something you can actually do for your character. I have a couple of characters. Let me go ahead and show you guys that now. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway in this video, so you guys will be able to get one of these characters. So I have some of these characters. I want to give away some of these. One of them is a random box, and one of them is, well, a founder and a warrior. Guys, what is the rarity on that? Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what it's got. It is actually a rare one because it's got 2 badges, but we'll explain all that and more. So these characters, you can actually boost their stats. So say, for example, you have 99 strength and you're like, I'm pretty weak sauce in the stamina. I want to boost this. You literally hit boost, and you can select how much you want to boost it by. Keep in mind, in order to boost this, you do need to have a corn SLP pair. So basically, to get a corn SLP, you're pairing Ethereum with some corn. That's inside one of the pools. You do that over on SushiSwap, and you can boost the farmer's characteristics. Now, once they boost, you can get additional badges, and these different features do different things, like stamina, strength, speed. They all do different things. So you need to understand what each of them do. So right now, you can only use stamina. I'll explain to you later in this video what the stamina means, but basically is you can get boosted yields on your farms. I want to talk to you guys about the badges right now. Again, the first 100 characters get the founder badge. So the only possible way to get a legendary, I guess you can say NFT, is to have one of these founder badges, because other than that, you're going to have to work to get the other 3 badges, which are Red Pill, Cyber, In the Club, Meta, and Laser Eyes. And then you, hopefully, if you're lucky, you have a stat above 95, you'll get one of these. So, again, any characters with a stat above 95 will get one of the following rarity badges. So to get one of these little things, Tank, Warrior, Lightning, Hero, and Genius, you need to boost your stats, and you do that with the SLP pair. And, of course, you have the Vigil badges as well. Now, rarity. Character rarity is calculated as follows. You have common, which is 0 badges. Like, don't ride that common life. At least upgrade one of them to 95. That way you're uncommon. But then when you're uncommon, you want to ride that rare life. So make sure you guys get 2 badges, not financial advice. Then you get epic, legendary. Why not have some fun? So why should you employ the farmer? Well, like I explained, you can get a larger farm. You can increase your corn yield. As you can see, corn actually sells for something. So you can sell this junk for money. You can do whatever you want with it. And you can also employ multiple farmers, so it boosts it. So now let me explain the stamina characteristic. Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I would explain it to you. If it has a stat of 94, that means you get a 1.94x of your maximum farm boost. What does this mean? Well, what this means is if your maximum farm boost is a 3x, or let's say a 5x, you can get 1.94x on top of that. So it's going to be 5x times 1.94, which will give you a maximum boost of like 5.9, or no, it would be like, no, I'm sorry, not 5.9, like 9.5 for the max. So like 9.5x. So if you're farming at 10%, it'll be a 9.5x of that. So something to keep in mind. But again, it won't exceed 7x. So the maximum you'll get is 7x. However, there are composting bonuses. Employing a farmer means your composting becomes more efficient. So if you guys remember when I was talking to you about harvesting and composting corn, if you choose to compost your corn, it can actually boost your farming yields. But before, it was temporary. It is still temporary. However, 10% will stay as fertilizer bonus, which will be permanent. Of course, it won't be like 10% every single time. It'll just be like 10% of that fertilize that you deposit. So it doesn't impact your historical compounding or composting boost. So if you do 10 corn or $100 worth, it'll give you 10% of that. Increasing growing season. So that is also one other feature of the farmer. You don't have to claim every week. You can do this every 2 weeks now. So that is a quick overview of the Farmland game characters. Again, if you guys want to get one of these characters, what you guys need to do is first be in the Discord. So if you guys are in the Discord, make sure you leave a comment in the description below. I will be selecting someone within 72 hours from any of the comments below that likes, subscribes, well, yeah, usually if you're in Discord, you've already subscribed, and are in the Discord and leaves a comment in the description below. You will be selected at random and you'll get one of these characters. I can tell you one thing, they're at least worth 0.5 ETH or 0.05 ETH. So if you didn't mint one, it's at least worth that. I'm not saying it'll sell for that, but if you were trying to mint one, it actually saves you 0.05 ETH. So something to keep in mind. And also one other thing to keep in mind, that these NFTs are actually usable. So like you can farm with them and earn something with them. They actually boost your corn yield. So if you're farming with this, they actually make you some money. Also guys, a couple of things I forgot to mention earlier in this video is first, what is the cost? Well, you're going to need 0.05 ETH. I did mention it earlier, but I want to reiterate on that. And where are the costs of the ETH going? Well, 50% is going to the corn and ETH pair. So this is actually going to help with the liquidity. 25% to the treasury, and 25% go to the builders, so aka the team. I forgot to mention with the stat boost is that the SLP tokens, the sushi tokens that are deposited into this pool are actually going into the farm for corn. So like all of the tokens put into there, it's similar to Ohm, so it has protocol owned liquidity. So it basically just creates more liquidity, lower slippage, and better prices. Just wanted to drop that on there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's go ahead and leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. We're in Proverbs chapter 13, verses 5. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked make themselves a stench and bring shame on themselves. Do not do what is false. Be righteous. You guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.